Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com with an interview with wedding season stars Jamie Michie and also George Webster. Thank you very much for taking your time out to speak to me today about wedding season, which is going to be coming to Disney Plus on a Disney Plus Day on September the 8th and also on Hulu in the US. So first off, George, could you give us an introduction to what wedding season is all about?
I absolutely can, Roger. Wedding season, guess what I'm going to say? Wedding season is a genre mashup, rom-com action thriller, if you will. Something for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really unique little show. It's kind of quintessentially British, what we do the best over here, this kind of dark comedy aspect that plays really sincere. And we're really excited about it. We've had some really good feedback today from other journalists and stuff that genuinely, you can see in their faces and not lying when they say they've enjoyed it. You go, maybe it's good.
Yeah, I'll put my hand up. I did really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of the episodes. It definitely took me off guard because it was definitely, as you said, much more British than kind of I was expecting, which is good. But it's also got that little twist with obviously with America as well, which I hope we'll see in the later half. But first off to Jamie, what attracted you to the role of the DI?
So when it first got sent, the first couple of episodes, and a kind of arc, so to know where he goes, and when you find yourself whipping through the episodes, you know that you're in, you know what I mean, your head's already there. And I just thought there was a lot of things that I could do with this. He's got quite a lot of layers to him, and that continues through the rest of the story. So I knew there was a lot of meat in there for me.
And the same question to you, George, about playing Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo Delaney he's the son of a very wealthy, dodgy man who they're part of a very rich and curious family. And Hugo I think he's kind of the black sheep of the family. Might not necessarily see that in the first couple of episodes, because in the very first episode, spoiler alert, I die. I'm very much dead on the table. But the show does flash back and kind of show how we got there, and we see more of Hugo and see his nuances and kind of a more thorough understanding of him. And it was just really one of those roles that comes about that is just, you see it and you go, I really want to do this. I hope this works out for me. And it bloody worked out. It was great fun, really good fun.
And Jamie, what was your reaction to finding out this was actually going to be like the first Disney Plus original from the UK?
Yeah, I mean, that was really exciting. It's a bit like when you do a play and it's a new piece of writing and your name goes in there in the book and no one's ever done it before, and you're like, I was the first person to be in that play. To me, that's the sort of background I come from. That's a kind of homage, and I guess in a way this is the stamp, and hopefully the people receive it with that kind of thing. So it was great. It was a real pleasure. That's a real honor.
And to George, what was some of the challenges working on wedding season?
There wasn't a lot of challenges like day to day. Hold on a minute. What?
The beetroot.
Okay. Listen, the beetroot was a challenge. It's getting less of a challenge the more I talk about it. But, when I'm dead, my face is in a bowl of beetroot soup, and the filming took all day for this particular setup. And so my face was just covered in beetroot all day, and then smelled of beetroot all month. Which was a challenge.
Sorry,
I was lying. I was lying to you, Roger. I was completely bullshitting. That's the real challenge. Glamorous it was not.
And Jamie, was there any challenges that you had other than beetroot?
Did you have any vegetable based?
Did I? I don't think I did any eating in the show. Challenges? No, just a lot of exploration, no, not really. Sorry, I'm sorry. There was nothing hugely. I mean, like everything is, it's exciting. Really, is the thing. The Scottish accent, that was a bit of a challenge.
Amazing you carried it on as well since you finished.
I just felt that was what you meant to do.
Yeah, no, you were completely carried.
And actually, one of the questions I had to you, Jamie, was how did it feel like filming a series in Scotland?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, whenever I get this funny feeling in my tummy, whenever I read Scotland in a script. I'm like, oh, I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going home, I'm going home. Honestly, though, it's like it's a real thing, you know. And I get so romantic about working in Scotland, and especially when you're in places like Loch Fyne, because it's such a stunning part of the world, you know. And yeah, it's very you know, especially as well because we were in that COVID time as well, you know. And luckily, I did manage to get to some pretty amazing places and film in them. But you kind of you can be up a mountain pretty quickly, and you can reflect on what's been happening. So for that, you know, yeah, it was amazing.
That's cool. And I'm going to ask both of you: have you ever crashed a wedding in real life?
Yes, technically yes, but also technically no. I used to do videography before I was an actor, and so I did a few wedding videos. And when you filmed a wedding, right, you've got the shots, you've got people dancing, there's an end to it, to the video, and then you're just kind of waiting around, at which point I may partake in a gin, I may partake in the dance floor. So I'm not crashing the wedding, but I'm crashing the wedding. And yeah, so yes is the answer.
That's cool. That's good.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I mean, if I was probably really drunk, and I was like, oh, it was a wedding, was it? I didn't know that was a wedding.
And another question for both of you: what was the highlight for you filming this series?
I mean, driving through the desert in a Mustang. It's pretty good fun.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I mean, something I've always wanted to do.
That's pretty good. My highlight was meeting Jamie, you know. And,
oh my goodness. Sorry, can I just say that again?
we didn't have any scenes together. So it's bad. This bromance purely kicked off
at the read-through.
At the read-through, where the real chemistry started. Then we got to film in Manchester Cathedral for my character's wedding. And what did you say before about it was a passport to history or something? A privilege of something, some sort of brilliant phrase.
I can't remember.
But it's like when you get to film in places like that, you kind of feel an ownership over it almost, because you get to walk around to the bits that people don't usually get to see, and to be in an amazing building like that in such an amazing city was great. It was a real treat.
Yeah, Manchester is lovely. So my final question to the both of you: what has been your favorite Disney Plus original so far?
Well, Roger,
but there's so many. How can we pick one?
I can.
Go on.
Mandalorian season 1.
Right.
Good choice.
Yeah, I have a real feeling Andor is going to be brilliant. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And also Loki, I was really surprised at how well that came out, and I cannot wait for season 2 of that as well.
No, that's cool.
And wedding season as well.
Yes.
Wedding season is going to be awesome. I'm just trying to think. What's my favorite?
Well, look at Roger's background, so you can pick out. So we've got that's Boba Fett there.
No, it's not.
No. Captain America, the Captain America.
Sorry, soldier.
Yeah, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy 1, I've watched about 20 times. I find that so funny, so amazing.
Yeah, no, that one's pretty good. And you can also obviously check out the new I Am Groot one as well. That's just dropped. Well, I just want to say...
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Well, I just want to say thank you so much for taking your time out today to speak to me about wedding season, which will, as I said, will be coming out on Disney Plus Day on September the 8th and on Hulu in the United States. And again, thank you so much. Can't wait to see the rest of the series.
Amazing. Lovely
Thank
to meet
you, Roger.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe. Also, a huge thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon and also on our YouTube channel memberships. And I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.